Manny Pacquiao at the age 46 is coming back. And look at this, man. He still got the speed and power combinations. He will be fighting Mario Barrios, a Mexican warrior, in Las Vegas. This fight is about to be insane. Pacquiao's coming out of retirement. He's already a Hall of Famer. And look at this. At 46, the man still got it. They say speed and power is the last thing that goes.
You're looking in tremendous shape. You're ready to fight Barrios tonight and make history, Manny.
Manny, you excited to step into the ring again?
Yes.
What do you think of Barrios? He's a big, strong, he's young, he's 30. You have 16 years on him, Manny.
Don't worry about it.
Manny Pacquiao is still going hard in training for Barrios. Despite being 46 years old and for years removed from his last official fight, the Filipino legend is showing no signs of taking it easy in the build-up to his return against WBC welterweight champion Mario Barrios. Under the sharp supervision of his longtime trainer Freddie Roach, Pacquiao is putting his body through intense sessions at the Wild Card Gym in Los Angeles, intent on showing that his time isn't up yet. His daily training plan is split into 6 days of hard work, with Sundays kept strictly for recovery on sparring days. Pacquiao runs for about 30 minutes on flat ground, focusing on keeping rhythm and breathing.
If you likes this, please subscribe, Fight File, and click the bell icon for more new boxing updates.
But when he's not sparring, he pushes himself with uphill road work that goes close to 8 meters, a throwback to the punishing runs of his prime. That kind of cardiovascular work isn't for show. It's a foundational part of his training and one he's leaned on for decades to build the kind of stamina that once allowed him to throw 1,000 punches in a fight. The gym work stays just as demanding. Pacquiao's day often starts with multiple rounds on the mitts with Roach, where the familiar rhythm between fighter and coach is still evident. After that, it's time for the bags. 15 rounds of work split across the heavy bag, double end bag, and speed bag. On sparring days, he's going full throttle for up to 10 rounds against younger, fresher partners brought in especially to test him. The idea is not just to sharpen his reflexes, but also to test whether his body can still receive and respond under fire. But Pacquiao's workouts aren't just about boxing technique. He's deep into strength and conditioning work that's tailored to his age and present needs. Battle ropes are a consistent part of the regimen, helping him retain explosive power in short bursts.
Manny Pacquiao getting back in the ring again for a world title fight.
Well, obviously, it definitely has to do with money. 1, 2. I think Manny Pacquiao, I think his C game is a lot better than anybody, a lot of guys' A game, even with the age. But you have to take into account the last time he stepped foot in that ring against Ugas. You know, he didn't look good. He was outmatched by, a fighter, a younger fighter. Barrios is no slouch.
He also uses plyometric routines, jump squats, explosive skipping, and footwork drills to maintain agility and leg speed. Those who've watched him train have noticed that the hand speed is still there even if the legs have lost a half step. What hasn't changed is his famous core routine. He still finished every training day with 1,000 sit-ups, a discipline he swore to keep up after losing to Medgo and Singer Rott in 1999. It's a brutal tradition, but one that Pacquiao thinks keeps his body battle ready. Core strength has always been a silent weapon in his arsenal, backing both his punching power and his ability to take body shots.
He's comeback. He's coming back.
Yeah,
for the
thank you.
WBC title at 147.
Thank you.
I wish him all the best.
Quadra, I love him.
Can he do it?
Quadra?
Can he do it? Absolutely.
That's a Mexican brand.
Manny Pacquiao's Oscar needs. He's a legend, you know. Some nice ones, thank you. He's a legend. I think he can do it. Absolutely. I mean, it's not gonna be easy, but I think he can do it. Yeah.
Basketball remains his favorite form of active recovery, and he still plays several hours per day when he's not boxing, moving up and down the court with the same purpose and fire he brings to sparring. His team doesn't worry too much about the risk of harm. It's part of what keeps him mentally fresh and physically agile, that kind of horizontal movement. Improvisation and cardio from basketball overlap nicely with what he needs in the ring emotionally. Pacquiao is locked in. He has been spending more time reading scripture and thinking, something he's done for years, but now leans on even more in the lead up to fights. Faith has always been important to his life, and this return isn't just about pride, it's about purpose. There's an unspoken urgency in the camp, a shared idea that if he's going to make history one more time, the foundation has to be perfect.
I went the first time, so I mean, the card from start to finish, it's gonna be fireworks, but I think no doubt, me and Pacquiao, we're gonna put the seal on it, and yeah, man, it's July 19th. It's gonna be
Chris Algieri, who faced Pacquiao in 2014 and got dropped 6 times, recently said that he wasn't surprised by how flat Manny looked in his exhibition fight against a Japanese kickboxer. He believed Pacquiao didn't train at all for that appearance, but the man he's seeing now in the wild card gym is different. According to Algieri, there's real work being done. He's been watching the sessions with Freddie Roach and sees more than just nostalgia. There's structure, purpose, and technical correction. The group is focused on refining what's left and maximizing what Pacquiao still brings to the table at 46.
July 19th, what is going to happen?
July 19th is going to be a good fight between Mario Barrios. It's going to be a lot of action, and I'm sure, guaranteed that the fans will be happy.
Do you think he's ready for this, Manny? Because I just saw him out there and he was like, oh. I told him July 19th it's going to be like this times 10. You think so?
Definitely.
Yes. All right, take care.
Thank you.
Algieri was blunt about the physical facts. There's scar tissue, there are limits, but with Roach overseeing every session, the team is carefully peeling back those limitations and figuring out what tools can still be sharpened. The magic, as Algier put it, might still be there, but it won't just show, they're actively hunting for it. Testing and adjusting every day, Pacquiao's movement has to be tight, his response time has to be reliable, and his ability to pull the trigger quickly, especially in counter exchanges, could be the difference.
To themselves for sanctioning Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios, bro. This is what's wrong. This is one of the things that's wrong with the sport, bro. Straight up, like, this is beneath any sport that's supposed to be professional that wants itself to be taken serious. Manny Pacquiao fighting for a world championship should be beneath boxing, bro. Absolute garbage. Y'all let me know what y'all think, man. I seen this shit on BoxingScene.com, man. Talking about I'm back. Back for what?
The fight is filled with unknowns. Barrios is younger, bigger, and far more active. Pacquiao hasn't fought since 2021, when he dropped a decision to Yordenis Ugas. Whether he can still take the kind of shots Barrios can land is a fair question, especially over 12 rounds. As Paulie Malignaggi put it, it could turn into a strange fight where both men land frequently, not because of excellence, but because of shared vulnerability. He thinks Barrios gets hit whether his hands are up or down, and while he's not sold on Pacquiao's current abilities, he's even less sure that Barrios has the defensive skill or ring IQ to stay out of trouble.
I mean, it's a kill or be killed. I know, like if he has been hurt at any point, he's gonna be the same way. Like I said, it's just my job, just to work on everything. Me and my team have been, training and drilling, these last couple weeks, and finish off these next 6, as best as we can, so I could go under come fight night and still retain the title.
But the task won't just be landing; it will be sustaining the pace. Fighting hard in round 1 is one thing. Living and executing in round 11 is another, especially when you're pushing nearly 50 and cutting weight that used to melt off in your sleep. Barrios, meanwhile, has yet to fully show himself since winning the vacant title after Terence Crawford moved up. He fought Abel Ramos to a draw, a showing that didn't exactly solidify his claim to the throne. Malik Nagy criticized Barrios' form and fundamentals, asking if he even knows what to do against the southpaw with speed.
When you saw the boxing, like,
The speed is still there. Woo!
He thinks Barrios needs to focus on throwing the right hand and the right uppercut, especially when Pacquiao lunges forward, but he's not sure Barrios is teachable enough to make those adjustments. Algerie suggested Barrios should come out fast, trying to catch Pacquiao before he settles into a rhythm. Malik Nagy agreed, saying both fighters will likely go through rough patches. The winner may simply be the one who can survive their bad times better. That's why Pacquiao's camp is focused, less on building stamina and more on keeping function. The lessons are long, but they're also smart. There's a focus on pacing, punch selection, and timing. If Pacquiao can't move like he used to, he has to predict better.
Manny Pacquiao versus Mario Barrios? Okay, if this was for a massive bag, I get it. But you're fighting for a non-pay-per-view event, so you're going to be fighting for free against a guy like Manny Pacquiao. Why? There are plenty of other fights to be making. But yet we're getting Manny Pacquiao and Mario Barrios. Is Manny Pacquiao even ready to fight in the ring? Why is he... I get he still loves the sport, but listen. You are an all-time great, a legend of the sport, a Hall of Famer. Why return? Why not just go pursue other things?
Pacquiao's team has countered that the very things Barrios is banking on speed. Drop-off, slower footwork, and loss of conditioning are not going to be problems. This time, Freddie Roach has been vocal about feeling physically from years of accumulated damage. He's sharp. Roach allegedly told gym observers he's looking to hurt someone for Mario Barrios. The pressure lies in making sure that part never gets written. Well, how do you see it? Share your thoughts below and subscribe for more information.